Hello everyone, and welcome back to Planet Zoo, the European DLC Alpine Adventures, where we are currently watching with this snowy Japanese macaque monkey with his own life. I really cannot support this. I actually almost need to tell you guys to potentially look away, because this macaque has managed to get himself into none other than the timber wolf habitat. I have no idea if he's actually going to survive. There's an entire pack of wolves right there. Very, very eager to go ahead and potentially eat this guy. Oh my gosh, I might have to go ahead and like emergency box these animals up. Oh my goodness. Are you absolutely mad, little macaque? He's just like totally risking his own life, and I don't know what to do other than hope that the wolves are going to be way too busy just playing in the water to go ahead and try to catch him. We have a vet right over here who I think is trying to tranquilize him, but he's completely exhausted trying to go ahead and catch up with this macaque. Look, he's right here, dude! Get him! Get him! Come on! Come on, get him! Oh my gosh. Is there some way I can like pick him up and like help him out? Alright, I can't move him, unfortunately. So all we can do is hope that this situation resolves itself peacefully. Somehow. And meanwhile, Teru! Gosh darn it, now Teru is invading. Oh my gosh. This situation might end up resolving itself on its own very soon here. And I need to be able to get some water in for the macaque that we have in here, but unfortunately I can't. You know what we're gonna do? We're actually gonna go ahead and send Haru to the trade center for just a second, because I think we already have unlocked the 20 different habitat species. So we're gonna try to catch the macaques, and even though we made a very ugly little emergency macaque holding zone, we're going to move the macaques into the trading center until we can prepare it. And the only way we can prepare it is if we have some money. And the only way we're going to be able to get better money is by cutting some of our bloated finances, which seem to be either the animal food or the staff wages. So you guys, I think the time has finally come. Despite all of my hopes and dreams, I think we are indeed going to need to have to go ahead, and we are going to need to cancel Christmas. Yep, I think we're going to have to go ahead and... Okay, hang on. If Ray goes back into this habitat... Okay, cancel the vet coming. The second... Got him! Trade center! Yes! Alright, that's one macaque down, one to go. And Ember over here is also sick, so we need to assign a vet. The poor vets are probably exhausted trying to catch all these guys up. Is this vet finally... Okay, the vet's coming actually to like check on that sick animal. I'm so proud of them. Alright, but we're very low on cash. We have high amounts of litter because I had to fire so many of our keepers. The wild macaque habitat has nobody assigned to them. That's fine. We're just waiting until we get all of the macaques, and then... Oh, wait. Is he just gonna stick the macaque right back in here? Oh, heck no. Oh, absolutely heck no. Alright, where would the... There we go. Okay, macaque. Alright, Teru! Alright, we got Teru. Okay, trade center! Ha! I think we finally managed to catch all of the macaques and like put them in the trade center. We'll have to see if that's true or not in just a minute here. But if so... I am exceptionally relieved. Meanwhile, there are some diseases starting to spread among a lot of our animals. I really hope our vets are going to be able to handle that. And we're going to have to try to figure out like what to do for the zoo, because this is getting very expensive. Do we have people buying stuff over here? Okay, so the small upgrades I was able to make over here are actually paying off. We have people resting. We have people buying some coffee and some donuts. Nobody is currently running this little vending station, or like this little shop. But I think it's about time. Okay, and the Alpine Ibex needs a mechanic requested. But I think it's about time that we admit we have too many shops. Too many shops, my friends. And even though it pains me to do this, I think we need to go ahead and start closing down some of them. So we're going to come over here. And just until things get a little better, we're going to close down the Christmas market. I really hate to do it, but look, we have just way too many people. It's time. We're gonna start closing, like, the counter, the hot dog squad. We only need, like, one place that sells food. We're gonna turn this off. We're gonna go ahead. Coffee shop is turned off. Like, look at all these places. We don't need the pizza pin, like, restaurant. I think this is actually a restaurant. Like, nobody's here. If we don't have any... Okay, yeah, this isn't a restaurant, I think. It's just a really beautiful design. We don't have anybody shopping over here. So, the best we can do is just, like, start shutting down this market across most of its places. We still have the coffee place open and the gulpy place. I think we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna shut down this coffee place too. Because, like, everybody is just eagerly waiting for people to serve, but there's no one here. And what we might do is, because we need to, like, save on electricity, we might even come in, and I wish I could just, like, select it to, like, turn off the lights. Which would be so sad, but, you know, you have to do what you have to do. And we're gonna leave open, let's see, 1 hot dog squad, and we'll leave open 1 gulpy spot, because that gives you food and water. It's not a lot, but I'm hoping shutting down all of those shops will help. Let's find out what work zone this is in. So Kirk over here, he's a master in the medieval area, so that's what this zone is called. And we're gonna come into the medieval area. And everybody who's not Tasha and Kirk, and they're a vendor. I'm sorry. There's Tasha. Alright, hang on, I gotta find Kirk, and there's Kirk. And everybody else. Goodbye. I had to do it, guys. I had to do it. Wait, we just took them out of work zones. I didn't fire them. No. That just makes it even worse. Oh. Okay, look. Can I sort by work zone, please? Alright. All of these guys, I thought I fired them, and I didn't. How awkward. But look at how many vendors this is, who don't even have a work zone, and they're probably just, like, wandering around. Some of them seem to be doing some work, but otherwise... Alright, I'm just gonna grab all of you. I'm sorry! Oh, I feel so bad to have to, like, go ahead and, like, close down such huge areas. Meanwhile, like, at the staff rooms, I might have to, like, we're gonna have to, like, cut costs somewhere after all. Oh, that was a lot of people we just fired. But that's just the beginning. We're gonna have to shut down what we can shut down. So there goes the Christmas market in the medieval area. Meanwhile, we're gonna have to start limiting people over here. Oh, is that a balloon? Got it. Because, like, look, we just have way too many cute little shops. Until we can go ahead and earn more money, this is gonna be what we have to do. Oh, so sad because it's so cute, and I would love to be able to keep everybody, like, open so that we can just coo over, like, all of these cute little shops, but that's just not the case. Alright, the Gulpy store is made like $4. That's not enough. We're gonna need to close all of this down. Look, see, and then there's more shops over here. Like, it's made only $5. This hat shop has made -$3. This is not sustainable. And then look at the cute little indoor restaurant. Oh, I don't even think people can get in here. Maybe they can. They might be able to get in here, but that's so cute. I would love to see people eating in these. Oh, look at the way that this got decorated. What the heck? This is precious. I love these lights. Are these lights new? Like, with the DLC? Because these look exactly like the lights I wanted to have going up the path and decorating my Animal Crossing, like, paths. That's ridiculously cool. Looney Balloon seems to be making great profit, so we'll leave them because I see a ton of people with balloons. So this particular shop, yeah, it's made like $100. So maybe we'll raise the price on the balloons a little bit. Let me come on over. All right, and we're gonna synchronize the price on the balloons. And let's actually raise the price $1 because so many people seem to be buying them. There. And hopefully people will continue to buy them. And meanwhile, yeah, we've got lots of overflowing bins here. The Mexilante place is making a lot of money, so we won't close it down. The bakery place seems to be making a lot of money, so we won't close it down. People are coming over to the ATM, which is good. Okay, people are getting water here. And people are lining up through the, like, absolute entire queue trying to get over to enjoy the finances. So last year, the train only made $300. We're gonna, like, really up the price on this. So we're gonna actually go ahead. It's gonna be $20. You wanna ride our big giant train with its huge giganticness? Yeah, it's gonna be $20. Let's increase that. Oh, I am such a Grinch. I feel so bad. I'm just going around like, yeah, you want that? Too bad. Yeah, you want this? Too bad. All right, people are getting a lot of food and drinks from over here. So we'll leave that be. Oh, look how cute. Little seating area. All right, meanwhile, Essence. Okay, let's call a vet urgently. We want to try to clear out all of those diseases. All right, so that closed down a ton of the shops. I'm tempted to see if we can close down more. There's another village, isn't there? There is. There's another village over here. Let's investigate. Chief Beef? It's actually made a ton of money, 400. So we'll leave it alone. The rule is if you've made like, oh, okay, that one, Looney Balloons there has made a ton of money. Bernie's Baked Goods. If you're at least making a profit, I will leave you the store open. A lot of the ones we passed were not. Alright, this one, Information Center 1, making a profit. This place is so filthy. I can't even buy new bins to try to help out. Alright, was this the one I was just at? Yeah, this is the one I just closed a ton of things down at, which means, was I over here closing down things? I don't think so. Like, this information place is not making a profit, and it has no vendor. Radio enabled. Okay, yeah, there's no vendor assigned over here. Missy Good, no vendor. So we don't have any vendors to actually work this area. What zone is this considered part of? I'm gonna have to do some research. I think I may have fired literally everybody who could have worked over here. Alright, there's just Chief Beef. I can't even pick up that classic bin. And this Chief Beef has been making a lot of money with Natasha here. And Natasha is in no particular work zone. So what work zone would this be? African Storytime. Is this the Foothills area? Okay. Inner Mountain. Medieval area. Then we have Amsterdam area. And so I think like the medieval African Storytime I made up. Intermountain, Amsterdam, medieval, Foothills. Yeah, I don't think any of this is actually in a work zone down here. What the heck? So just unassigned staff are to hang out over here. And I think we were making a bit of money over here. So let me grab... Yeah, I think that this wasn't in a work zone. So let's try to make a new work zone for this whole section down here. Facilities, because this is actually part of like our main hub, isn't it? So this is I'm just gonna call this the main city because it's like the largest area. It's got a lot of stuff in it. Main city, 0 staff rooms. There's no staff rooms here. What? Okay, because the staff rooms are over here actually. All right, yeah, I think did I close down a ton of places over here, or just fire everyone? I may have just fired everyone, but there's people here. I don't think we need all of these places open. But there are people here. So now there's multiple building problems, I'm aware. This is a mess. I love it. It's such a challenge to try to get this like working. So the area that we were working in a minute ago was the Amsterdam area that I closed a ton of stuff down in. So I wonder, I don't think I can mass move different people, but we're gonna start putting all these people in the main city zone. And we'll see if this actually helps out with running some of those businesses. There we go. And then we'll do main city, main city, main city. I'll leave a few of the Amsterdam people. Jared Knight. And then we're gonna remove all of these people. Because we got so many people. Well, anybody who's currently serving customers can stay. Anybody who's like waiting for customers can stay. Let's see. Serving, waiting, commuting. Oh, we have way too many employees. I guess it's kind of like I'm firing the whole city. Of all the people working in the Amsterdam area, I'm just like, yep, you guys are out. Goodbye. Goodbye. All right, hopefully that'll help out a little bit more. But actually, do we still have more people in the medieval area? Besides Kirk and Tasha? No. Like, Kirk and Tasha are the only people who are allowed to work in the medieval area anymore, because I just can't afford everyone else. Oh gosh, I can't even fire all of them like this. Okay. I am such a Scrooge. This hurts so much. But Kirk, Tasha, you two are the only people who are going to stay in the medieval area. And I can't believe I have to manually mass button. It's not working. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. But that was way too many vendors. We still have 53 vendors. Like what? That's just not, that's not something we can do. Also, one of the Lynx kits has escaped because the barrier has gone ahead and it has fallen apart, and I need to desperately find where my mechanic has gone. Alright guys, we have got one mechanic. I can't even hire any newbies because we've just got so much happening. He's busy repairing Africa. However, as soon as he's done, we're going to pick him up and physically move him to the next area, because we're gonna have to like give him a personal like helicopter ride up and out of here. Look at that barrier damage. Oh my gosh. Wow. All right, so now that we have fired everybody, I don't think we're gonna do 5 minutes to get silver me. Oh, and the macaques are gone, so that does count as not having the different habitat species, but I can't put water down for the macaques, so we're sort of stuck until then. And oh my word, things are starting to break down. Well, I'm just gonna make some money back on it. That's just gonna be the way it is. I'm gonna have to just start making money back on it. Also, if people are gonna be riding this gondola station, we're gonna raise the ticket prices to the $20 that we're charging for the train rides. Desperate, desperate times count for desperate, desperate measures. Yay, BBP fell, I guess. Oh my gosh, so much is going on. Okay, important alert. Yes, I know, the Lynx is escaping because we need to fix this. There's literally no barrier anymore. Oh my gosh. All right, guys, and water treatment is failing because we need to get these repaired too. We only have the one mechanic, the desperate single mechanic Brock, who is about to become like our hero mechanic. Don't you dare go and inspect something, sir. Please come over here. I'm gonna have to move you manually. There we go. And we're just gonna manually have to like hang out with our hero mechanic Brock, who is going to save the day. But I did have to go ahead and legit fire like everybody else because I'm so desperate. Okay, yay! Look at our hero mechanic. I'm so glad. We're just gonna have to like really work with Brock to like fix everything. All right, Brock, if you could. Oh, please. It's like this job was made for me. You're a superhero, sir. You are literally a superhero. All right, we're gonna go ahead and pick him up and bring him inside the mountain. Here we go. Where's our Lynx? Right over here? Yes. All right, Brock. Can't see a thing. However, if you could, please. Could you please fix repairing the Eurasian Lynx exhibit? Thank goodness. All right, so he's working on this barrier, which literally vanished, and there goes our Lynx again. People are running for their lives again. Let's call the vet to recapture this animal, and slowly but surely, look at that barrier go up! Brock, you're a hero! This is just what we're gonna have to do until we get into the positives on the financials, but I think we're slowly getting there. And you know what are the biggest financials I should be checking? I'm gonna have to raise the price to the zoo. There we go. we just have to do what we have to do. But alright guys, thank you so much for joining us on this chaotic adventure. This is getting to be such a challenge, but I actually really love it. I'm looking forward to completing it because as soon as we do, we're gonna celebrate an ice outpost and try to recreate some of these amazing things in our ice outpost area. I just love this so much. Oh my gosh, habitat has damage barriers. We have, yes, escaping links absolutely everywhere. Sick animals. Teru is also still sick and needs to have like his exhibit set up. But I don't know why, I just love these kinds of challenges where everything goes wild and you have to really struggle and strive to try to figure out a way to make it all work. We're gonna make it all work. But alright guys, thank you so much for joining me. If you could, do please leave a like for all of our wonderful animals. And if you would like to join us on this and literally thousands more adventures, do please consider subscribing. But most importantly, stay curious. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye!